No.
We good, man.
Oh, dang.
We live. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise and honor glory to
Yahweh Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
double honor to the apostles of the millstone. And stop you don't understand it's the sharing the truth that was shared. All right, and yeah, it's February 2nd. So to the spirit, we're going to go with like Brother Malachi the Pilot, Black his story. All right, we put the space in between it because Esau conquered us. He told us his version of our history, which starts on the slave ship. What about before that, man? All right, they hid us. All right, this is Proverbs. You saw this. Tell us who we are. This is Proverbs 28 and 12. The righteous men do rejoice, demonstrate glory, but when the wicked rise, a man is hindered. Who is that man that's hindered? Psalm 83, the Israelites, man. They came together to hide who we were. Alright, and Job 9:24 says, "First, earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covers the face of the judges thereof. It's not for who is. We're the judges on the earth. They took their image up as the Israelites did who we are. They call us fucking Africans, call us a color. We're damn Crayola crayon, man. Right. Shit. And we ain't get no resistance from the Crayola taking our main spot. If that's the case, that's madness, man. Right. Right. This is Mikey. 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beard. When the morning is light and practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. They cover fields and take them away slacking. They cover fields and take them by violence and houses, take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man and his heritage. That's Esau and hope. Alright, they took this country, took our land, took us, and took our heritage, you know? Alright, now we Mexicans and Indians and Jamaicans and Chileans, alright, Cubans. I know, man, we the Israelites, man. Those are the real Israelites. In Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to devour word. That's exactly what
Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
Can you start at 36?
36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy kings which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and thou shalt, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone.
God, this is that land, man. We didn't know America, we wasn't familiar with this America thing. Like the whole other part of the world, we knew already. We were over there. This is that land, man. This is that unknown nation. America the Great. Alright, it took us and our king, all Israel, man, we over here, slaves. When I say all Israel, I don't mean everybody's over there. Right, we all, this is what we take though, man, the majority of us. We scattered abroad, but this is where the majority is happening. We have Micah 4, we should be delivered from Babylon.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So now we don't go by who we got. We don't go by the tribes of Yahweh or Yamian or Ashar or Alabon, alright? Or God. No, we go back. Some niggas go back niggas. I'm niggas. Black. Right. Afro-American. Hey, you get the ones that say Christian. What's the nationality? Christian.
Born again Christian.
You don't even talk what the fucking nationality is. You got losses down here, man.
This is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, And I will cause thee to serve in thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn up and dread the curses, man. It's going to be a proverb in the Bible, man. Right. They don't call you everything other than who you really are, man.
Right. And then the wicked, which the brother read in that Micah, about how they're going to oppress a man in his house, even a man and his heritage. And the brother just read that scripture in Jeremiah, how we're going to stop from our heritage that he gave us. Now, right here in this Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 17, verse 11, it says, besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage. All right? So we have a law of life, our way. Now, in this same book, Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 33 and 10, it says, and all men are created from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge the Lord has divided them and made their ways diverse. So our ways, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, our way is our heritage, the law of life, our law, statutes, and commandments. All right? Now, all these other nations were given other ways. Now, check it out. In Deuteronomy, it tells you, chapter 4, it tells you that these other nations, they were wooed off our ways. All right? They were wooed because they was like, you know.
This is the wise and understanding people.
Exactly. They was like, surely this is the wise and understanding people. Now, while they were wooed at our ways, in that it was an amazing way to live, they naturally went back to the way that they were given. All right? Which, because it says in that Ecclesiastes 33 that the Lord has made their ways diverse. So each and every individual nation have their own ways, their own heritage, their own customs, their own way of living. And they were wooed at ours, but naturally they're going to go back to their way and doing what they do.
This is what I'm trying to deal with. When that Deuteronomy is quoted, in the 7th verse, it tells you what nation has the power so near untogether. They know the Lord way up, and who can call upon it? They can't call upon them, man. They know the Lord is not dealing with them in none of their ways.
Yeah. Hey, because in that second Ezra 3, it talks about when Ezra was like, man, I went through the heathen and I seen that they flowing well and think not upon thy commandments. All right? It says, thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts and not the heathen.
That's right.
Because it's not their way. It's not their custom. And this way is the way of, it's a true lifestyle. Everybody else, all the other nations have a death style.
Yes,
No matter how diverse their ways are, what they had in common is their ways was a death style.
well,
Our way is the only lifestyle to truly live. You know, that's the reason why, that's what the Lord's showing us. That's why he raised them up in the power. And they're not following the way they are by the outside. Right. To show us that any other way besides what the way the Lord set it up to do is death. That's it. Hey, and every time any nation, any particular nation is on top and ruling over all other nations, they're going to rule with their way, with their customs. So, right. They see, but while they were ruled at our way, they didn't want to, and they couldn't apply them, all right, and do them. You know what I'm saying? Because it simply wasn't their way. That's what Deuteronomy 32 and 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. You see? Because the Most High God, the Creator, he's a righteous God. He's not gonna have an eternal kingdom of wickedness. All right?
That's crazy.
Right. See, this present evil world that is also a part of the story was given over into these other nations, and whenever they rule with their way. All right? Their way, which is a death style. All right?
So while they're wooed at our way, they're still not going to do this. And so, of course, they're going to lie to us. All right? Of course, they're going to, teach us their way.
Right. These black kids, listen, first, as we've been proven, just like the elder brother Kabbalah, we brought out the Deuteronomy. This is our history. We are the Israelites of the Bible. Being black and being an Israelite is the most counterproductive thing you could ever say, man.
Right.
Black and Israel don't go. They gave you niggas. Exactly, man. And then when they do get into the show, just say you going off so-called, and like the apostles, right? The apostles and the elders had this series a little while back called The History of the World Contained in the Bible. All right? Esau don't teach the history. Hey, because if you taught the real so-called black history, you're going to the Moors, you're going to the Crusaders, you're going to the Byzantine Empire, the Vikings, the Holy Roman Empire, all right? You know, like we always bring out the nation of them coming out. It's so much history that so-called, the southern kingdom of Israel had that's so vast. But all you niggas want to talk about, Martin Luther King, the bitch that sat on the bus, see what, slavery.
Well, she wasn't the first bitch to set on the bus.
Right,
She
took
stole
the
that
credit for
from,
it.
yeah, she took the credit for it.
It was a young woman who actually did that, but she was too dark skinned.
Yup.
So they used those to participate, she was creating the whole thing. And you was talking to I heard of that. She was the secretary at the Civil Rights Movement, George Evans, what it was called. She was the secretary there. They used her in it because she was lighter skinned. They used the other woman, so the young woman, she was real young. Yeah, she was pregnant. She got very pregnant too. So they used her story and had her to fight for that. So like Cedric said, over the party, they do kids. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he thought he's not going to teach you your real history, which is really scriptures, because now you'll find out that he's your enemy.
Yep.
Exactly. That's go ahead, but that's exactly, man.
And then they go down. You know what I'm saying? See, they're part of them being on top is deceit.
Giving you niggas black history,
Yeah,
black
exactly.
culture. Hey, look, man, you could be with the alphabet community and be black. You could be Tyrone with his hands hanging off his ass and be black. You could be that nigga Ben Carson and be all that is black culture.
Yeah.
That's madness, man.
Yep. Yeah, like y'all just said, tell that Judas, man, he get these people to go off, because overcome and rule over them.
That's it.
So that's why he keep these niggas trying, especially to keep these niggas.
He acquired the goods and service.
That's it.
Keep them hidden. Hey, Hosea 9, starting in verse 3, I'll go to 6. They should not dwell in Yahweh's land, but Ephraim should return to Egypt. They should eat unclean things in Syria. Show you, this is talking about America, same place, They should not offer wine offerings unto Yahweh, neither should they do pleasing unto him. Their sacrifice shall be unto them as bread of mourners. All that they eat should be polluted. For that bread, for their soul should not come into the house of the Lord. Israel in totality is going off of it. Verse 5. What will you do in the solemn day and in the day of the feast of the Lord? Now here's the point, verse 6. For lo, they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them up. Memphis shall bury them. So when you bury somebody, they're basically hidden. Alright? And what's the capital of Egypt? Memphis. What's the capital of America? Washington, D.C. There's so much hidden history in America, you guys will never know who the fuck you were unless you have the prophets telling you who the hell you are.
Right.
Alright? And what do I say? Hosea, in the place that you're not called, bring it out, brother.
Right, another thing, I was just going to say, because you talked about the captain and their experience with Egypt. In the Navy captain, you got a big ass Egyptian obelisk, man. A big giant rod poking out the ground, which goes back to Egypt.
Not to mention, in Memphis, Tennessee, you got that big
The
pyramid.
That's the first thing you come
got
to.
that pyramid.
You come straight to the Father.
Yeah. So you leave out Arkansas, right next to Arkansas. Once you leave out Arkansas, that's the first thing you see is that damn pyramid.
Oh, Las Vegas, they got that big giant one. Twin City.
Yeah. See, there's no coincidence, man.
Oh, they got it right on the back of your dollar.
Right.
With the all CNI right over it, man.
With Revelation 11:8, it calls this place the spiritual Eden.
Sodom.
Sodom Eden.
You gotta throw the Sodom on there, man. Who
The
else?
devil-
Who else?
the devil is Sodom.
Ain't nobody banging the Sodom like you do, man.
Memphis shall bury him, all right, and keep their dead bodies hidden, like Romans, not Romans, Revelation 12. 11 he speaks about, all right. The pleasant places for their silver, nettles shall possess them, thorns shall be their tabernacle, man. All traps, briars, and things of wickedness, man. Right, including our land. You know, you got Edomites over there ruling. But us as a general, you know, us being this nation, Jacob's going off. We're fucking hidden. We don't know who the hell we are.
Most High woke up his elect. That's all, because 2/3 already been appointed to die anyway. They've been called. And the Most High appointed them for death anyway, man. Only the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to return, man. That's all the Lord used to put in these damn devil rulership.
Yeah, because that's just a part of the story. Man. 2/3 of our people are going to be found heathen.
They have to. They black. They are heathen. Listen,
Right.
if
A
you
black man is a
A
heathen.
black man is a complete fucking heathen, man.
Yeah.
If you niggas in the black, you Kwanzaa ass niggas, you niggas that connect, you niggas into fucking, what's that bullshit, Pan-Africanism, Moorish science, all that bullshit,
Kwanzaa.
Kuji Tagalia.
Right.
The Most High is gonna kill you black niggas, man.
Yep.
Good riddance, man. And a lot of you stick rolls too, but we only black niggas right now.
Yeah, because here it is. They want a part and a portion of this world. See, they
They
want to
want
live. Yeah. They want to live their best life here.
Hold on, Salaki. These niggas will make it. Hey, even you was just making a joke earlier about how they put the black man with the 28 days in the month. It's niggas. That's a real live complaint. Abraham, pass me that.
Which one?
The slavery side. It's niggas that make a real live. It's niggas that make a real live complaint that Esau don't want to elongate celebrating this bullshit, man.
Wow.
What a goddamn joke, man. You niggas uphold this is your history? Well, like I was saying, if you really want to get into Negro history, you don't want to get into the real Saxons, the real Moors, the real Vikings, the real kings who had them big ass castles over there in Europe. All right, had big royalty on the west coast of Africa, all out to Russia, all out to Asia. But you niggas want Esau to take this, the most worst part of your history ever to be ever, and just uphold you niggas. The Most High gonna fuck you stupid ass niggas up.
That's right.
Insane.
Right. Yeah.
And that's that Stockholm syndrome, man.
Yep.
The scripture saying Jeremiah is Israel a homeborn slave. Why is he for you? Because the answer is yes, man.
Yeah. Our people love to have it so.
This is madness, man.
Madness.
And this is people, this is a slave ship. This is brothers, you know, piled up, shitting on each other, pissing on each other, throwing up on each other, after birthing on each other, you know, for the women's sake, you know, being dragged up to fucking dance, to loosen up. Half of them jumping over, right, gyrate, like they go goodbye from clubs. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, this is BS, man. People being separated from their children. You know, people clipping themselves over the damn slave ship. They said sharks followed the slave ships, man, because they knew this was free, man. Right. When they talk about Black History Month, they'll talk about, the civil rights and free. Motherfucker, you the ones that put us in the condition that we needed. Our people was going on trying to seek your peace. If you the one that put us in a position to make it while people wanted had to fight to get freedom, so-called freedom, and then put us back down. That's why, and that's going into which proves we are the Israelites. Deuteronomy the 49th chapter, Judah being roused up. That was during it. Yeah, Genesis 49. That was during that time that the brothers were talking about. But then what happened? He crouched. You dumped us back down because you shut us down again. With some fucking drugs, man, and that gangbanging and shit. This Black History Month is a slap in the face. Really, Esau saying, we should be saying thank you, alright, that you finally allowed us to so-called, because we still ain't playing on the same level. Alright, we not equal. Alright, we still slaves. So we supposed to be saying thank you for finally freeing us, giving us the right to vote, and letting us go to school with your little devil babies, man.
That was the worst thing.
They man, Joe Biden said that he never wanted to go to school with niggas,
Yeah,
man.
it's jungle.
But these niggas ran to the polls, nigga women especially ran to the polls and voted for this. Supposedly, well, no, they want to give votes for
Right.
Kamala Harris. All right, but there's a lot of niggas I believe that voted for Trump. They, on social media, but that's not the topic. But these niggas ran and voted for this nigga Biden after he called us roaches. He said it's the jungle when we get to their schools.
Right. Roaches on my legs.
Yeah, playing, making my hair stand up so I know about roaches. He equated nigga babies to roaches, man. And y'all love this damn devil, man.
That's it.
Like
Hey,
history. Hey, Salaki. It's Joe Biden verbatim. If you ain't vote for me, you ain't black. He right.
Yeah, yep. You know.
Take a black nigga to vote.
Mm-hmm. No, see, but that's what they do. They pacify you. They pacify you with shit. You know what I'm saying? With stuff. Here, and that's why the scriptures talk about a gift destroys the heart, man. But like the elder Malcolm was just said, give us freedom, but oppress us with unrighteous decrees.
Ooh.
See, but that's 2/3 of our people. Like the scripture says, it says, prophesy not unto us good things.
Right.
All right, prophesy unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits, so they can be just like these heathen, namely Esau, Edom, who is all about their bellies, who is all about voluptuousness, the gratification of the senses, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Guess what? 2/3 you are heathens, man. Because you are appointed to be put to death. Because the Lord said it. Zechariah 13:8, man.
And
You're going to stay that way.
That's it.
To the most I destroy you.
Right. I also, the brother GMS New Dawn put in the etymology of black, which is fierce, terrible, wicked, without light. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, like the Apostle Paul said, you are not of darkness. You know what I'm saying? You are of the light, right? See, but this is what the stigma that they want to put on you, all right? And this is why, but here it is, our people will scream and sing, proclaim loudly and proudly, I'm black and I'm proud.
You know, that used to be the thing. Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, exactly. This is where they want you. You know what I'm saying? See, but you have the prophets risen up by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to rid you from the hand of the wicked and these lies, man.
Yeah,
see, but our 2/3 of our people want to continue in the madness, man.
Hey, like you said, they trust
And oppression. That's it.
This whole system has been set against you from us coming over here and change, let alone what happened to the natives, all right?
Right.
From us coming over here and change, slavery, so-called civil rights, we always got the short end of the stick. And you niggas trust in oppression still.
Hey, right.
You got this nigga Tyler Perry, crusty ass lips, taking the goddamn vaccine, trying to get you niggas to come along. You gotta go see that this man is your naturally born fucking
They
enemy.
don't say he played in the deal, you know, and the scripture clearly tell you that it's an abomination. But if you're an Israelite, and if you're into the heritage of the Most High, that creates you to know who you are and what you really not supposed to do, man. The scriptures clearly tell you it's an abomination for a full-grown man to be wearing some damn woman clothes. It's just because he did that shucking and jiving, and just like Aliala was saying, man, they don't just pick any nigga, man. They pick some choice, stupid-ass niggas that's gonna do that and influence you niggas, man. That's fool. Y'all gonna take that bullshit. Error. And my people love to have it so.
Like I said, they don't care, man. If they feel like they ain't affecting them, they don't give a fuck. They start getting affected, now they care all of a sudden.
It's definitely affecting them, though.
Yeah, they gonna understand that later.
Right. Yep. What you got, brother?
It's Proverbs 12:12. It says, the wicked desireth the net of evil men,
Yep.
but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit. So they desire to be in that trap, man.
Right.
Like the brother quoted earlier, it said, prophesy for smooth things, prophesy to speak.
Right.
Who's live?
Yeah. So they can, have some instant gratification as well. You know what I'm saying? But see, the Lord said, wait ye upon me, man. And then he says, all these things will be added unto you, and it's going to be in righteousness for eternity, man. See, but people want the shit right now, man. You know, this is a precept from the brother Kazak Banya Hawada. It says, "Lo, thou trustest." Isaiah 36:6. Thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. All right. So all our people that trust in our oppressors, all right, they're gonna find out that hey, they're gonna get bit, they're gonna get stung. It says all that wisdom of Solomon, all that hold to his side do find it, and that it is death, namely the second death. All right. Yes, sir.
It's Sirach 12:13. Who will pity a charmer that bit with a serpent?
And here it is. We telling you that this man, this man is a snake, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, even that damn injection that he's giving out, they look like fucking things, man. Literally, injecting your ass with
And it is those two.
Nah, that nigga, he tried to kill that nigga. He literally had like just a needle, but it was like a fang. He tried to kill that nigga on Game of Thrones.
Not the wolf, babe.
the wolf. Not only is he doing it with his fucking doctrine, his policies, and he's literally trying to get rid of you niggas so he can stay asleep. So he can go to the Lord and see what these Israelites
Yep,
doing?
the accuser of our brethren.
Of his brethren, man.
That's right.
Right? Esau is the natural born devil that the Bible speaks of, and if you niggas actually knew true history, you would never trust your enemies. You
That's
would
it.
actually know.
That's it.
Man, it ain't no way.
No, I just want to finish it off. It's Sirach 12:13. Who will pity a charmer that bit with a serpent or anything, or any such as come down to wild beasts? And so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity?
Right. See, and that's the thing. See, these heathens, man, especially, namely, the wicked Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. You know what I'm saying? He is that wicked man that who opposes, all right, life, who opposes righteousness, man. You know, and it says that if you touch it, man, that you're gonna be defiled therewith, man. If you touch pits, you shall be defiled therewith, man. And so here it is our people are about what they are about, their portion. Because in that wisdom of Solomon, the ungodly was speaking and reasoning with themselves, but not aright, as it is written. All right. But then at the bottom, what they did understand was that, yo, this is our portion, and our lot is this, which is this present evil world that's slated for ultimate judgment and destruction and a downfall.
Hey, and Esau know that.
Exactly.
You niggas lining up for the whatchamacallit and all that. They showed you that shit in that movie X-Men 3. But look, with the cure. But look what what did the cure do? It take away your spiritual powers. Like they was going into that God gene, eliminate the God gene. They showed you that in that movie X-Men 3. It took away their spiritual powers. You still got that ideology?
Yeah, I'm only
And what did Esau do? Grab these deep underground military base. Like, that's gonna save his ass. Man, the Most High, look, man.
Most High will put the fear
Just
on
watch.
him. Lord put the fear on him to do that. Hey, because it tell you in Amos 9 chapters,
That's right.
they will be hiding. Oh, and it also was Jeremiah 16. The
They
hunters,
put- They put that in the other X-Men movie, Days of Future Past. And Magneto, he got his powers, man. He got his powers back. They let him out their cage. What did he do? He went and grabbed a baseball field, which was in the shape of a cherry. It was a big circular motion. He got the Sentinels, which was like the Holy Angels. And what did he do? He put the metal in him so he could control them. He got the download. Where did he go? He went to Washington, D.C., and he snatched their ass straight out that fucking bunker and called them out and put all the cameras on them, man. Because the Lord is going to work just like that. And he's way worse.
That's it.
Go ahead, I know.
Y'all gonna be the first ones to go to slavery, man. It's according to Psalms 149:5. So the Lord gonna put the fear on you to hide. So whoever his elect men are, they gonna grab you up from wherever you hide and put them chains on you.
Straight slavery, man. Scripture say continue on employment. That's one thing you ain't got to worry about now till you get right. We gonna put your ass to work.
I ain't gonna rate on 0%.
That motherfucker's gonna be zero. And you
You ain't getting no check, bitch.
Right. Go
No,
ahead,
see it.
bro.
No, you like Uriah say. No, you get a check. See, but after all the taxes, you negative, nigga. you.
That makes you mad. Hey, that's the vexation, man. When you look at your pay and your net pay, you be fucking pissed. Go ahead, brother.
It's like damn, 30.
Right.
It's like damn, 30 is too low. Therefore, saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word
And trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon.
And that's the thing. See, because at one point, because like the Apostle Paul said, there should before the coming of the great day of the Lord, there's going to be a falling away first. All right, so we all fell away. Even the prophets, the men of the Lord, all right, fell away. See, but the thing is when you hear the word of truth, are you going to be disciplined enough to go ahead and accept your punishment? All right, follow the ways of truth and separate yourself from this present evil world, and don't stay there on. All right, don't stay there on. But you know what? Accept the will of the Father, which is separating ourselves from this present evil world, not being conformed to this world, but being transformed by the renewing of our mind, making our bodies a living sacrifice. All right, understanding who we truly are, man, and not accepting that, oh yeah, we whatever they called us. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressors called us, because of course they're oppressing everything, even who we are, just like Micah says, man. You know, and the brother also posted that Psalms 83, which goes into, hey, we're gonna cut them off from being a nation who they truly are.
Right, because we're not known as, like we're talking about in Florence, our brother, right? We're not known as Yasharala. So, hey, the place where we're not called the children of the Most High, there they should be called the children of the Most High.
That's right.
And that black shit, you know, that whole inferiority complex, it uplifts the white, the so-called white, the self-proclaimed white man, and it separates us also from the Northern Kingdom.
Yep.
Because we the same people,
That's
but
it.
then we call ourselves black and they call themselves brown, and they're just a whole difference.
Exactly.
Then you got Esau calling Gad red. So here it is, you got, and he's the red guy. But here it is, you got Gad and Reuben, what's the Israelites, calling themselves red, by Esau's doing. You got Judah, Benjamin, and Levi calling themselves black by Esau's doing. Then you got Issachar, Zebulon, Asher, so forth and so on, calling themselves brown. That's complete fucking madness. And all of them, but he at the top, white. He's white, he's pure, he's innocent, he's without guilt. Without bloodshed, he's everything but that, man.
Hey, but like the elder said,
crazy, man.
right? Like the elder said, chemtrails are targeted at people with brown skin and brown eyes. All right.
Elder Malcolm.
Yeah. And so we have the same plight, man. You know what I'm saying? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We have the exact same plight, you know, and then, you know, with some little, you know, things that they, you know, did to this tribe and did to that tribe with a smidge of a difference. You know what I'm saying? Just a smidge. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, still the same. You know?
They hung us together.
Exactly.
They mixed us together.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to say that. The children of Judah and Jerusalem were oppressed together. And when the children of Judah and Jerusalem were together in the ancient world, they weren't being oppressed.
Right.
They wasn't being oppressed. I mean, unless we was in Egypt.
No, see, because the last time we were together, you know, was, hey, now we were fighting against one another. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know, but we wasn't oppressed together. Last time we were oppressed together was ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, you know, it wasn't until over here in the Western Hemisphere.
Right, we went into captivity, but we got separated in those captivities. Over here, we got put the bulk of the Israelites,
Exactly.
all 12 tribes together.
Yep.
I get their ass handed to them by the self-proclaimed white man, and they don't have nothing to do but kill each other, sell dope, uplift the so-called white man, and just be niggas and spiggers and bitches.
Yep.
Right.
And talk shit about us.
Right.
There's no other time in history that happened where we were pressed together. Now, after the Syrian captivity, the Northern Kingdom, you know, they took their trip, they came over here. But when that prophecy speaks about us being oppressed together, that didn't happen in ancient Babylon. That didn't happen in ancient Rome.
Right.
That happened over here in America.
Right.
Right? Where Esau said both of these countries should be mine. The northern kingdom, the southern kingdom. When you really look at it, shit, North America, South America, man. Negroes got fucking brought over here, put into captivity. He came over here, kicked you native tribes out of North America, pushed you, southern, even though you had southern tribes already down there. They called you guys fucking immigrants.
Exactly.
Called you all type of shit. man.
Because just like you still got that Hosea. Yeah, because this was the place in North, South, Central America where we were in captivity and didn't know who we were.
Yep,
Because
exactly.
in those, you're talking about the southern tribes in Babylonian captivity from Medo-Persian captivity to Greek captivity, to Roman captivity. For the most part, we knew who we were. You had some over there that who was Hellenized. You know what I'm saying? But we, a bulk of us, still knew who we were. That falling away of the whole nation, all right, really didn't happen. Of course, to the time of 70 AD and after. You know what I'm saying? Especially right now, where all 12 tribes are calling themselves something other than Hebrew Israelites.
And then the top one is black.
Yep.
That's the top.
Well, that's the top tribe. That's
yeah,
Judah, top tribe.
And astonishing, man.
Yeah, even Mexicans call themselves black. They call each other nigga all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they say it like shit. I'm black too.
Somebody get Jeremiah 50 and 33.
You said Jeremiah 50 and 33?
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 50, verse 33. It says, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his city, and it shall devour all round about him. Thus said Yahweh, Salakia 32 and 33. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
That never happened until right now over in Western Hemisphere, so-called South America, Central America, and North America.
I'm going to read 34.
Yep.
It says, their Redeemer is strong, which goes back to that Deuteronomy 28 chapter where no man shall buy you. Because it was set up for us to be in mystery Babylon the Great. The place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, and Yahweh shall deliver us all together.
Yep.
Alright? This is verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong. Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
I'm saying hey, Jews let him go because he's still in this devil's hand as we speaking, man.
To this
Looking
day.
for some crime, looking for some justice.
Right.
This Nahum 3:1. Most of the bloody city is all full of lies and robbery. The praise of parties not. So that's black history, man. Esau stole us. Alright, he oppressed us, and he's still doing it to this day, man. He's gunning us down the streets. Alright, he setting up traps and using our own people to help further make sure, and ultimately what he want to do is make sure we don't serve the Lord. Like it says in Jeremiah 6, they went from Mount Hill, it's a guy named Resting Place. And he even said we are saying now because they saying against the Lord. Esau has set up this system, alright, to be against us, man. To make sure we go off against our power. Daniel 17:5. Because we change times, laws. Alright? This man is that's black history. He made sure that we became black. We became dark.
Right,
that's what he did to you.
Right.
He made you actually black.
In the dark,
Drunk.
not in the know.
Yeah, he says they that drink are drunk in the night.
That's it.
And when you go into that drunk, it says they're not drunk off wine and strong drink. It's talking about what? The philosophy, man.
All nations are drunk off the wine and the wrath of fornication.
God, hey, this is Psalms 140 and 1. This is black history. He said black history, he's talking about from the slave ships up until the big thank you that he's patting himself in the back for. We beat your ass, so we stopped. That's bullshit, man.
Right. Now it's all about just pacifying you with shit to be dependent on them.
Bro, on the ride over here, some 9-year-old bitch. I mean, whatever. But whatever.
Yeah.
But she was mad. The police had
cuffed the bitch.
Wow.
We was listening to it on the way over here. The elder brother in Carolina was bringing it out, man. They handcuffed a little 9-year-old bitch. Remember the retard? It was the caretaker and the retard sitting outside. They shot the nigga when he was wearing. He's like, look, he retarded. You know, he probably said it nicer than that. I mean, that's what he retarded.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
remember that.
retardation. I'm not saying it's offensive. That's
No, I remember that.
technically, if this was 40 years ago, it'd be called a retardation. Everybody's so goddamn sensitive.
Right.
Done.
PC and
Right.
shit, man.
I ain't
Fuck out of here.
Talking to dude, he has a retardation. All right, but then the caretaker got shot. He laying down getting shot.
I mean,
and he screamed out to him. He's handicapped or whatever the fuck he said, man.
Mentally ill.
Right.
The cop played the little girl.
Yeah.
The cop said, you're acting like a kid.
Right, it's a 9-year-old bitch. You got
What?
Look, this is who we dealing with, man.
Said
He's
he's
so
a 35, he quoted. He's a 35 and 5.
natural hatred.
Yeah, he's showing his horn more and more because he knows his time is up. So now he's hurt, man.
Right.
Yeah, he saw them buck. Hey, he saw them buck breakers. All right, it really don't get no worse than I should use that. I should say that last. I always jump right to it, but he done baked buck breakers, chopped out rods off. All right, and then
Pickle rod.
yeah, and then today he do what? He chemical castrate Jake, man. All right, man, we ain't nowhere near that's like we used to be.
Right.
Man.
On the rod tip and on the A, they got the economic castration. Like what the Elder Malcolm was talking about, those unrighteous decrees, you know, the laws they put on you so that you really can't produce in this society. But at the same time, he'll dig your woman up, he'll give her the job, the link card, the Section 8. But when it comes to the so-called Negro male, you economically castrate.
Hey, I always said, I never seen the so-called black man work at a currency exchange.
Nope.
Huh?
Damn.
I never seen that, bro.
I probably seen one in my whole life.
And
Wow.
he was gay.
100% he was gay.
That's how it works. Even when you go to the Walmart, the manager's either big woman
He has
or a
to be.
gay dude.
And I hate to
It just is
yeah.
what it is. Like this Esau, he does that on purpose.
A nigga went to the science of that. Yeah, he said that they already had it drew out that a lot of college professors, you know, basketball coaches, football coaches, lawyers, doctors, so-called Negro males of high self-esteem have to be homosexual so that the next generation can see like they heterosexual, ain't that the word for sex?
Yeah.
They heterosexual fathers, you know, they could, I mean, I'm basically is your father. So he kicked out the house, your mama bagging on him, he's never around. But all the successful so-called men you see that look like you, for the most part, they're homosexual. That's why the scripture says, thou art wiser than Daniel. When it goes to this serpent, man, when it says he's acquired a diligent search, this man has made you niggas a fucking science lab rat project in every way he can, man. He has to be eviscerated, man.
That's it.
Will.
That's right.
They got that term metrosexual too. And they get you which is the
Borderline.
what
Right.
they say the gateway drug.
The
That's the
gateway.
gateway. That's the gateway drug of sexuality, man.
Right.
Got you a feminine and shit. Hey, end of the day, black was made in a damn lab, man.
Yeah. Hey, I always said, man, the so-called white man didn't create. When you go into the list, like the elder brother used to bring it out years ago, the list of so-called black creators, and that goes in the Wisdom of Solomon. They didn't take our work, Wisdom of Solomon 5, account of our labors. Hey, Esau didn't create nothing in this society but niggas.
That's it.
Niggas.
That's what they produce.
Niggas. He
Yep.
stole it from the Native Americans and the so-called Mexicans. All right, he brought the so-called blacks over here, put their ass in slavery, and to make most of the things that you see that are modern day household things that we need, we made them to make our slavery easier.
Exactly.
With ingenuity.
It's like shit, I'm taking all this cotton and they gotta separate it. Let me come up with something to help.
Yep.
Get the cotton bill.
Wait, well, even in 12 Years a Slave, you know, my man, you know, had created the way to basically remember he had basically tied up all them woods to, you know, be able to go on the water and do this and that, you know what I'm saying? And then dude was like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? It was all basically the mind of Jake's, you know what I'm saying, to make things so much faster and easier, you know, and still produce, you know what I'm saying? And then shit, Esau was like, nigger.
That's
That's
He ain't
it.
he
That's nice.
two
You know what I'm
things,
saying?
man.
Right.
Nigger and the
And
patent office.
yeah, and exactly. And then
Slap
they
his
put
name on it.
and they put their name on it, and it make it look like they the ones that are these creative minds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Look, say straight niggas, because niggas are him. He's the original nigga. He
Yeah.
just put that on you, Jake, and Jake
Right.
made it cool.
Right.
John 8:44.
So
It says,
engineers.
talking about, for lack of a better word, niggas. All right, it says you and your father is devil. All
That's
right.
right.
Hey, this Isaiah 59 and 4. None calling for justice, for any pleading for truth, they trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. They hatch cockatrice eggs and weave the spider's web. He that eateth of the egg dieth. So this shit you dealing with, you're gonna die, man. Are you dealing with these niggas, you're gonna die, man.
We hope you do too.
And that which is crushed bringeth forth, bringeth out into a viper. So that which is born is a damn viper, man. This is self-reproducing niggas. They set up a system to self-reproduce
Yes.
niggas, man.
Clone.
Yeah, that's all these rappers said.
I was
this other nigga my clone.
I was just gonna say it, man.
This nigga done been rapping on the scene for 1 month.
I was just gonna
talking to
say it.
everybody else's clone.
What Future say? Name another nigga getting cloned.
Right.
Oh, he was niggas cloned.
You saw, he did that diligence search and search out iniquity. He set it up that way, man. Get a group of niggas to go off here, do this, like in the
Maccabees.
town. Yep, that's good. What's the name of the damn Willie Lynch? You say you put this division there, had them doing this, put this jealousy there, all right? And then what? Over the generations, it keeps producing the same damn vipers, man.
Yep.
And that's black history, man. Esau has made you niggas, and y'all are passing that shit down to your damn children, man.
Man.
Pass it down to your sons and to your daughters, man. You got you twerking and on the strip pole.
Wow.
You got your damn daughter learning how to twerk. You got to dance at the barbecue. Do that, shaking her ass, man.
Dumb
Man.
shit.
Like, instead of teaching the balance, like, there's nothing wrong with dancing. Teach the balance. Do that shit. That's for your man. All right?
Right.
And you do regular dances in public. That's regular dances. You have to look the wrong fuck, man. These people damn bikers.
Entertainment pussy too, man.
And shuffle it down,
Yeah.
man.
Stuff these goddamn niggas. You just get that with your witchcraft, man. You get you niggas to do that shit, man. And be about that, man. This Hosea 1 and 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel should be as the sand of the sea.
Which right now they call us minorities, man. But we're actually as the sand of the sea, as it is written in so many places in the scriptures.
That's the good stuff. So it says,
We the minority, but it's the most popular on the planet.
Right, it's probably more of our people that look like y'all that's of us than it really is of y'all.
Exactly.
And that's just off that. That's just off that.
Everywhere on the planet, it's the same. You can't get away from niggas. Niggas,
Right.
niggas in Australia.
so
They look like regular niggas.
how are you the minority?
Right. But niggas everywhere, even like when you watch it was Brother Ongbach, the nigga that was doing it was the fight scene. It was like a organized fight scene. The dude, he was on the mic, what they call it, not the like Bruce Buffer. He was that type of nigga, the announcer. He's a little, he's a straight nigga, afro and all. Not like even a confusing face nigga or Stephen Bird. He like a straight nigga. In the middle of Thailand, he's ready for a Muay Thai fight. On the movie.
Because Scripture tells you he's going to be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, serving these heathen gods in the land who scattered.
So we the fucking minority.
Yeah, Esau really minority.
Yeah.
All right, you know. Oh no, it's Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Right.
Okay.
In fact, I believe in the book of Numbers, it says who can number the fourth part of Israel. Now we got, just on this part of World War, we got 2 whole continents, man. South America, North America, it's ours. Central America, it's ours, man.
Right.
I mean, as far as population, clearly, Esau own this shit.
And like the Elder Malcolm always bring out, man, Esau ain't even producing anymore. And we always had a high production rate, but the most of the Edomite males is like what? 50 and over. They can't
That baby boom generation,
Yeah,
that's the most they had.
Then we got the rest of the population about shortly, 9 years old and under.
That's not even counting abortion. And then
They ain't
still,
got
not even counting the abortion, they're still doing it.
Abortion. You got the opioid epidemic that has disappeared.
My career winning.
The career. Oh, and
Then
let's fuck black niggas.
They clock expired.
Oh, let's
They
fuck
can't get
black
eggs.
niggas. Anyway,
They put the eggs in the damn freezer
we're so-called black and brown.
right, to get
You know, they
fertilized
fucking fake.
in real life, man.
Yeah, you might tell you old that grade, even 7-Eleven, you know, buddy, somebody still
Buddy, buddy.
Yeah, man. He like, man, paying attention to my children. They look like they about fucking 8, 9 years old. Like, man, you older kids, you not having, they have them late, man.
That's your man who be rapping and shit.
Who's that?
The karaoke who be doing
Oh.
that.
Con. So it says, but and it shall come to pass that in the place where it said unto them, ye are not my people.
Right, so that's what Esau put on there. Hey, you're black, you come from Africa. In fact, everybody comes from Africa.
Hey, why don't
Right.
Esau try to fill you, brother? Why don't Esau try to suppress that? Why don't they make them, if that black shit and that African Pan-Africanism shit so deep, why they ain't getting strike down? Why they giving you a whole month about it?
Right.
Why they ain't taking away you black teaching steady niggas?
Why
man?
is the father of Egyptology an Edomite?
James Francis Champollion.
Right.
Look it up, niggas.
So they pushed this shit on us. They told us we niggas, or you Mexicans come from some damn gooks.
Mongoloid, yeah,
Get
Mongoloid,
the fuck out of here.
Congoloid, and
Y'all come
Negroid.
from this warmer climate. Came across the very straight, cold as fuck. Survive. Right.
At the same time,
Survive. Alright? And now y'all goops, man. But they don't mention how Columbus brought Hebrew interpreters over here so you communicate with the tribes over here, man. They don't talk about the Mexicans back in Mexico that still keep traditions of old. Keep the Passover, got the garments with the border blue and the fringes.
Red, black,
What about all the fringes Gad was wearing, man? Fringes on their boots, fringes on their pants, fringes on their goddamn tomahawk.
Yep. No, hey, not to mention.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Not to mention the
Stone.
yep. Not to mention the legends about Yahweh Shai coming over here. You know what I'm saying?
What they
And
call it, Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Quetzalcoatl. And it's another one. It's another one as well. You know what I'm saying? But all of that matches up with what the scripture says. It says that I have a flock that is not of this fold. You know what I'm saying? That he must go to. And so he came over here as well, to let those the northern kingdom know and understand about Yahweh Shai, man, which was spoken about all through the Old Testament, man.
So he told disciples, I forgot how it goes. It's in the scripture, he told disciples, you can come over here. I forgot how it goes.
Right now. I have another
Children that are not of this.
that are not of this fold. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you have those movies that the northern tribes talk about a guy that came over here, you know what I'm saying, and said, man, he's coming back, man, you know what I'm saying, and they called him Quetzalcoatl.
They showed you that.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
They
Yep.
showed you that in the episode of Ion, that Ion TV. What's the fucking good show on there? And you ain't got crazy. Criminal Minds. It was no. It was getting taken down this criminal, right? And this dude, he was bugging motherfuckers out. He was like a Gadite chief, right? And he was bugging motherfuckers out, and he would get in his mind, and how that these might do all types of crazy shit. But so they referred to him as grandfather, like the elder of the village. They referred to him as grandfather. But he said, he had him bugged out. He had him like quoting shit. One of the things he had to Edomite quote in his mind, he said that grandfather said that our tribe is like the lost children of Israel waiting for the coming of the Lord. But it was in this Gadite.
Yeah, like the elder said, James Adair said, the natives said their ancestors came from across the waters from the east. All right. And like I said, one of the names was Quetzalcoatl, and another one was like Cococan or something like that. You know.
Even the movie you mentioned, 12 Years a Slave. Remember when he ran way and was free. He ran to them Gadites, and they were in the circle, and they didn't,
Right.
they
Right.
didn't exclude them. They
Exactly.
didn't exclude them. They didn't say no. Just like Mexico had the treaty not to let them go retrieve the sea.
And they wind up kicking it together, you know, that night. You know what I'm saying? And had them a good night. You know what I'm saying? Together. You know?
Look up the origins of the song La Bamba, man. That actually goes back to Africa.
Oh wow.
The Bamba goes to the west coast of Africa. Back
La
in
la la
Angola.
la la bamba.
But well, basically, they made it into a Mexican tune, but they were inspired by the jakes that were imported to Veracruz, which were the ones that gave the Spanish hell. So they made a peace treaty. And just told them, you guys are going to render tribute, which is why to this day, you guys have Catholic churches all over Mexico funding these pedophiles. Man. To this day.
I said, and then the place where it said up to them, you are not my people, and these devils do that too. When we say we are the children of Israel, they say, no, you're not. By you doing that, you further proving who we are. Right here. So it says, in the place where it said unto them, ye are not my people, there should be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Right there in Hosea, it says the place, all right? The place, right? The place where it was said that you are not my people, because why? It says in that second Esdras how the truth which hath been so long without fruit, all right? It was so long without fruit because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covereth the face of the judges thereof. So he had the power to deceive, to lie, and cover, you know, the truth.
It tell you in Psalms, his son should go throughout the world, which is his lives, man. All right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so, you know, they get to call us whoever they wanted to call us. And here it is. Now we believe them. And not only believe them, but are proud about, you know, what they call us, those bywords, man.
We took those titles and we glorified them to the point where our pride, right, to the point where, because like the brother has said, man, that's the real history. Those are the things that were implemented to keep you in this state to this day. All right, because it didn't profit you. Like I said, the brother had quoted that Deuteronomy 4, but it said this is going to be. They said, what a wise and understanding nation. But that's only because we were implementing those laws and statutes and codes of conduct, because they had no part in it. They deterred us from building. All right, and in Revelation it tells you about them being without. All right, the temple out. Right. So these other nations don't have shit. They actually benefited when it's let you know. Yeah, the kings, what did it say? They howled. In Revelation 18, they howled when once Babylon fell because they couldn't make money. One way or another, they benefited from the wine, whether it was the fact that they had us here or the fact that they had us here consuming to their benefit.
Well, look at the food desert. Look at the community. Look who you got. Like I had to check the goofy ass niggas, right? You got these bitch ass, punk ass niggas that stand in front of the gas station, right? Looking at you fucking crazy. Hey, nigga, your fucking mama been paying rent for 30 years and your grandmama on this block, you looking at me fucking crazy. You ain't got a pot to piss in and the window to throw it out. But here it is, you got these greasy ass sad niggas right here. You gotta stand in front of their store, beg, sell weed, and rob niggas that look just like you, and you ain't said a goddamn thing to this bitch ass nigga.
That's why Lord goes destroy.
That's why the Lord gotta kill niggas. And the thing about it is, that shows you that these nations benefit off it, man. They fucking leeches, man. And you niggas are totally oblivious to this fact, man.
Hey, let me bring out this scripture from the brother Kazak. First Maccabees 3:52. It says, and lo, the heathen are assembled together against us to destroy us. What things they imagine against us, thou knowest. How shall we be able to stand against them, except thou, O Most High, be our help? You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord put us, it says that he has given us into the hands of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? And they are able to now say who we are, say what's up, say what's the American dream, say what you should try to attain. You know what I'm saying? Say, right. Tell you that you're black, that you're Mexican, that you're Puerto Rican, that you're Jamaican, that you're all these things. You know what I'm saying?
How
These
does it feel
bywords.
being all-American?
Right. Right.
Good, son.
Yeah, right. See, but it's going to be the Lord. That's why it says, in their captivity they shall remember themselves, man. Because I will give them an ear to hear. You know what I'm saying? You got that? Go ahead, brother.
For Luke 2 and 30, it says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a segment of people.
That's our people.
For in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves,
By way of what?
and shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them in heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
You see? Yep. You see?
Only the elect is gonna do that.
That's right. Because it says that that he will give them a heart and ears to hear. That's that Job 14, man. I mean, I'm sorry, John 14. You know what I'm saying? Of the Comforter. All right, and it shall bring all things to your remembrance, man. See, but it says that only the election have obtained it, and the rest are blinded.
I think that's a rock. It's saying that elect shall praise his holy name. Good, and that lets you know that the name is important for a certain group of you stupid ass niggas out there in Israel. You know, because there's a lot of niggas in Israel too. It's a lot of niggas in the knowledge of being an Israelite who still indulge in the concept of black culture. You niggas you dumbass niggas trying to build Israelite community, get all these bras up in here, get money together, that's black culture,
Right,
man.
we're gonna get out of this.
You niggas trying to put sugar on shit and call it a salad. Fuck you niggas.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, you just talking about the name ain't important, which makes you a bunch of hypocrites, because ain't nobody call you any old fucking thing, man.
Right.
You say you call the Lord any old thing.
Right. Get in the bed with your woman and have her call you Elroy and your name Willie.
In fact, the woman call her another woman's name.
Right.
We got shit
Right.
She is the damn servant.
So this is the Lord. He's talking about. But you telling me you can call the Lord of hosts.
No play, no.
You niggas gonna get smoked because you niggas are black. You worse than black. You fucking, what the nigga say? I'm blacker than black. Yeah.
Hey, so Biggie said we looking to get out of here. The scriptures tell you here we don't have no continuous city, but 61 to come.
These brothers ready, man.
Hebrews 13, 14. But here we have no continuing city, but we speak one to come.
Yeah, which is kingdom of heaven, because this is not rest here, man. All right? So we looking for the Lord to deliver us out of this hellhole and bring in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right, for righteousness will. All
Right.
things will.
Well, we're not going to go off no more, man.
That's
We ain't going to
right.
be in this wicked flesh no more. We're going to obey the voice of the Lord and keep his ways perfect, man.
Right.
We're hastening that because that means we won't have a fault
That's it.
against our Father and Mother.
And we trying to be found working.
That's it.
He said, what he said about the man when the master comes and he serves is not found working? And we trying to be found working, man. We trying to be found pure, man. And this
Right.
is a battle. This
Yeah.
is a battle,
Hey,
man.
because we're in this flesh just like other heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? And while being in this sinful flesh, we're trying to go back to our heritage, to our ways, our law, statutes, and commandments, which is life. You know what I'm saying? The ancient path, which he says, hey, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be? In all holy conversation and godliness. All right, so you got to be found fighting and resistant against the devil, resistance against the left-hand side, resistant against the flesh, man. You know what I'm saying?
Deeds of the flesh.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And so we're resisting all these names and bywords that they call us today. You know what I'm saying? That ain't our history, man. You know what I'm saying? Going back, because I always ask people like, okay, well, you know, what's your father? His father. His father, his father, his father. You go back so many fathers, then we wouldn't calling ourselves black. We wouldn't calling ourselves African American. We wouldn't even over here.
Y'all weren't using the letter J either.
Right. So I'm saying, if you are who your father was, who his father was, who his father was, who his father was, who his father was, so on and so forth.
And that's the lucky. That's totality. Because if you have a son, your son can't say, well, that don't matter because that ain't my father.
Right. No, we
It's undeniable.
right. We are who our fathers was.
right.
Our fathers. You know what I'm saying? And so you ask and go down the line so many fathers, that takes us right out of America, man. You know what I'm saying? So then what were we calling ourselves? Definitely not black. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't calling ourselves a color. We wasn't even speaking the English language, man.
Right. When you read the books of when you read the book of Chronicles, all right, when you read Matthew the first chapter, that's how we introduce ourselves. This father, this house, this father, this house, this father, this house. That's what he told us. When they first found the angel to go to the jungle, he said, "What family are you from?" Yeah. So we know if you were a good shot from that.
Exactly.
Exactly. This is Joe 8 minutes. For inquiry, I pray to be of the former age, and prepare thyself to the church of their father.
So if we go into if we would preparing ourselves for the search of our fathers, man, we're gonna go way past America, man. See, that's what they want you to think, that we just came over from Africa in slave ships, that we was over in Africa. Right, we were ooking and booking in Africa. No, we go before 70 AD when we scattered ourselves and millions of our people went into the western parts of Africa.
Yeah, and that's real black history. The fucked up part, even in shit, when we wasn't that, they don't teach about Timbuktu. They don't teach about Mali. They don't teach about the fact that we had this Mali Empire, this great gold, this trade period, not even gold, but gold and trade with these other countries, from Europe to the so-called Middle East, even over to the Americas. They don't mention that.
No, they want you to think that you was just ooking and booking
it. Like Soulja Boy said years ago, thanks white man for bringing us over here and getting us out of here.
And civilizing them.
He said I had the chains. My grandfather never had chains on their neck and wrist. Now look at these chains on our but that's the gift. That keeps you in bondage. You know, because the scriptures talk about it in Deuteronomy the 16th chapter. It says in a couple spots that it gives destroys the heart, but in Deuteronomy the 16th chapter, it literally lets you know how to judge. It takes the judge to the earth and just makes it stupid, man. It's perverted judgment.
Yep. What you got? You had something?
To back up Benji, Job, is Jeremiah 6:16.
Look, you got it. I was hoping.
Thus says the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in ways and sleep, and as for the old path, where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they said we will not walk therein.
Right. See, they won't walk therein because they want instant gratification, man.
No, I was going to tell the brother read 17 and 2. Here's where we ought to call you whole ass niggas out. Read 17. You know what? That's why they going to take the shit. That's right. They love being black. They love their master. They love the wives they married, gave them. They going to take the shit, man. They love their loose cigarettes. They want to be slaves, man. They homeborn slaves. All right, meanwhile, look, if you really fed up with this place, you really want justice, all right, this is the way for justice. No justice. No peace. Right, this is really fuck you niggas, man. You look at Esau, this man that's shooting into the street, you ask an enemy to help you out with justice? He's clearly your enemy. He armed his military to come and put a boot in your ass, man, and sugar-coated all type of laws, what they call it, amendments, got these boots clean off the book just for fucking you niggas up. A lot of these crackers, man, especially these police who do the George Floyd and shit, well, they somewhere on these islands, man.
Sure.
They drinking with the Hawaiian fucking shirt on.
Hey, that's why nobody's gonna kill you. I read it earlier, man. Ain't nobody gonna kill you niggas, man. You ain't killing you niggas because that man of the Lord tell you,
he gonna
warn you about these guys. Then Fushionari, he's been showing you the whole fucking life that he hates you. He still trusts you.
Yep.
So good for you niggas.
Look at his Roxy, man. It's like a bitch getting pummeled by somebody, then Bruce Lee going to say, I'm going to keep asking him to stop.
Right. Right. Well, like the other had brought out, who shall pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? We know this man's MO, man. You know what I'm saying? You think he's going to change? Here it is. You didn't get pummeled by a lion and he had got distracted and didn't kill you all the way. Now you're going to go ask help from another lion. Hungry as hell.
And another one.
Right.
Let him finish that real quick.
Jeremiah 16 and 17. Also I said, watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they said, we will not hearken.
That's all you saying. When we talking about the I'll be alright, or we teach them about that, we cut that black shit. A lot of them agree with it that they got that spirit. They be alright. Well, let me do this and that. Because with that black shit, it comes a whole reputation behind it, a life of unaccountability, a life of counterproductiveness. Because like I was saying, you could be a bald face, clean, bald shaved head.
It's preferred.
Right.
It's preferred.
It's actually, you're right.
We're talking about the bald head demon all the time.
Because it's demasculating the so-called black man. Hey, because look, you had them niggas pumping, man. Hey, you gotta look at these niggas. We always talk about it. Tupac and nigga LL Cool J. What's the other nigga? R. Kelly, man. And these niggas had more heads than him, man. They wasn't going bald. None of that, man. In the world perverted these niggas' mind, man. To just go and shave their head, going, no nigga thinks like that. That's Esau, man. He created that formula for him, man. You know? LeBron ain't doing it. You don't know like me, nigga. You see this shit, nigga? He keep me a righteous man. Shit. So I showed, and man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I showed this, they said, oh, look at that. I said, I'm giving you something to rub on, shit. You can't just keep rubbing your shoulders. This the introduction. Baby, this the introduction. Shit. Go ahead. This shit real, man. Go ahead, Chicago. This the introduction. Go ahead, Chicago. This, no goddamn bald head. Fuck you niggas. Fuck I look like. This Sharon. Dumb nigga with a bald head, man. Go ahead. Follow Nazariah. He's a joke. Go ahead, brother. I hate that stupid ass nigga, man. I always did, man. Just reading that thing. I can deal with that nigga. I can't deal with that nigga, man. Go ahead, bro.
That's so he ain't put off the old man.
No, he didn't, man. That motherfucker got closer every week.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got, every week it was a little bit more shine to it, man. You kind of want to. Go ahead, Chicago.
It's Deuteronomy 16 and 16. It's going back to the Elder Benjamin said, man, back they gonna take the script, go back to the law. And then shall be, if you say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee and thine house, because he is well with thee, and thou shalt take it all, and thrust it through his ear and to his door.
Yeah, so they love their master, man. They love Esau either, man. Yeah. They gonna go ahead and take his heart. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall be thy servant forever, and also unto thy maid servant.
Yeah, because you take that chip, you're saying you don't want the Lord's servant. I don't want Satan's servant, which is Esau either.
Right. But even though this is going into, the righteous way of how to deal with a servant, because what that was showing the Israelite how he was instructed when he had a male servant, But at the same time, these niggas got that same mindset going towards this wickedness.
It's the homeborn slave master.
I
love my master.
I love my master.
Right.
That's the right hand side of it. But Esau was coming with that same.
No, it's not fault. It's not fault.
They saying I love my master.
Yep.
Hey, this is was it more that's current?
No, because that, look, and that's another thing. What they did to us, that's slavery. That's a servitude. What they did to us is beyond fucking slavery, man. Because
Leviticus talks about it. It's the difference. It said you should now rule over your brethren with riches. Esau still rule over us with riches. It said we can rule over heathens. Saying those you get your bondmen from. All right, your bondmen. You can do that. But with your brethren, they were slaves since they worked for it. All right, you can have a servant that works for you. You pay them to get their dues. As they count up, they can leave where they can say, I'm a slave.
exactly.
What ruler and Richard Esau did, they gonna press us. That's
because you stupid ass niggas in that black community shit, and like I always say, man, we would talk Christianity. And during the slave thing, during the hardcore bondage, we would force-fed Christianity. All right, we were murdered if we were found reading the scriptures. So like the elder brother was saying, man, that was rigid. It's a whole different, because you niggas, it told you about slaves. Slaves, I don't believe it, man. But shit, we were slaves in America, shit.
You dumb
What
nigga.
slavery
So,
back?
so, like, you niggas are stupid, man.
This is time
I waste my time.
Oh, me neither. I run across the street, man.
Well, like these did.
That was the best thing you nigga ever did, man. What that mean? Unique ass songs, man. He made 2 songs.
This Proverbs 122. How long you suffer one when you love simplicity, as a scorner delight and does scorn. As
Damn.
the scorner delight and scorning and fool hate knowledge. A lot of people actually they delight in scorning. Esau was made to get with the stick. This black culture was made to get punishment.
Right.
That, Deuteronomy 28 is the Lord said, look, you're going to serve other gods, wood and stone, as a punishment. You're going to be called black, Mexican, Cubanos, whatever other shit, as a punishment.
Right.
And you niggas love
Right,
that
right,
shit.
right. It's
I was gonna say, that's why I say Isaiah, first chapter. Why would you be strict anymore?
you I was just about I was about to say the same exact thing.
The only thing left for you niggas is
That's
the
it.
Lord to punish
That's
them,
it.
man.
That's it. You revolt more and more. No matter what punishment he put on you, you still find a way to party.
Yeah.
Party and bullshit.
Oh, you see the purge party.
Right.
Here it is. Motherfuckers going rampant, getting stabbed in the head, motherfuckers getting raped, all type of shit. They say, fuck it. We gonna throw a purge
That's why
party.
niggas they looted, they got the free liquor, they looted, I'm talking about in real life. They looted,
I know.
got the free liquor, and then threw parties. The Jackson State was fighting for out the window. They got free drinks.
Right.
George Floyd.
Yeah.
What happened to George Floyd? You
Right.
niggas took some mic and a fifth of Hennessy
And went
and some
got
white
fresh as
t-shirts.
hell.
Right.
Yeah,
and that
every
was-
nigga in the hood was wearing Balenciaga. They was
Right.
wearing Coke. Every bitch had
Oh,
Coke.
you stupid
Fresh
ass
Coke
niggas.
merchants. All right, they're partying, man.
Them niggas in
Oh,
Chicago.
they went to the dispensary too.
They was looking like the Grits.
They had good jobs. They did good. They got good blunts rolled up. They done hit the damn dispensary.
Yeah.
Fucking niggas, man.
Niggas,
forgot-
man.
forgot all about it. The
Yeah.
songs were-
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Salaki, I was at the fucking DMV. This is the true story this morning. I had the loudest, stupidest, most dumbest, rapiest little nigga women behind me, man. I couldn't, we can divide this for you. And they was young, too. Nice and young, nigga. So, look, yeah, they was good seasons, man. But nevertheless, as dumb as they was, a nigga walked past because he went there with the wrong shit. And they even looked and said, damn, man, why is men just so stupid and fucking dumb? He a man. He's dumb as hell. The nigga said, I can't wait till we lose again. Mind you, we at the DMV. The nigga literally said, as soon as we start losing again, I'm going to come hit this motherfucker straight loose. What the fuck you gonna steal? A driver's license, nigga?
The dispensing machine, brother.
The fax machine?
Shit, the ID making machine.
Yeah, they like, man, listen. He said, I can't wait till the stupid shit go down, and we can come in this motherfucker. It's the first place I'm gonna come loose. Even these niggas wasn't wrong. Oh, they just looked there and they said, this is dumb as shit. Niggas that dumb, man.
Yeah, right. Like niggas come say, how much does 50 cents you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, he kept asking
How much
questions
is
again. He kept asking, he said, how much 50 cents you saved? What do you mean, bro?
How
He finally say, is it 50 cents?
This is what black people did. Hey, we laughing, man, because they look, man. Hey,
There's too much information for
well, yeah.
Right. You got it. Right.
No, because there's too much information that's comical. You know what I mean? Like, one thing is if there was information wasn't there, we'd be living in another era. Jake knows how to Google and search shit that they want to find out about. But, like the scripture says,
No doubt.
in Hosea, man, all right? Because thou hast not wanted knowledge.
I got it right.
And I say, so not the Lord justifying destroying you. That's no cloak for your sins.
Hey, you start at 4?
Yep.
This is Hosea 4:4. It says, yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for this people are as they that strive with the truth.
And that's who he dealing with, man. It's disconnect people, man. They curse all day long, listen to rap with the worst rude teaching, because it's not really cuss words, it's rude speech. And yeah, they don't want to listen to truth. Oh, y'all talking y'all because y'all using cuss words. Bitch, your whole day you've been cussing at your 1-year-old baby, calling them all type of little bitches and niggas and shit.
Man,
I can't
Listen
stand
to the
that
damn,
shit.
you listen to 2 Chainz all morning,
Adulterous
telling
ass.
you to shake your pussy
Right.
off the camera. A little boy, put your pussy in the camera, right?
But
Then
now,
you mad at us for calling a bitch, which is actually just true. A shameless
shameless
dog.
dog.
Hey.
Accountability.
It's the accountability that comes behind it.
That's the whole thing.
That's
Because what they do, like the scripture says, they make a man an offender
Offender
for a word. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing that just so they won't have to follow you and be disciplined
Look for a
Exactly.
reason. Looking for a reason.
and have
Exactly.
accountability.
As long as they turning up in the club, hey bitch, I can fuck a bitch. But when we say, hey, put some clothes on, you look like a hoe. I ain't a hoe.
Right,
Put
right,
some clothes
Ain't you in the
on.
Bible? How you gonna say hoe?
right. You was cool with Gucci Mane saying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And what that nigga say? He say, shake that booty on the floor. Show your
Show your mama
made a hoe.
Yeah, black
But
man.
they shake their ass to that shit. They get hurt for it.
Yeah. Show him that he can say your mama was a hoe.
And you a hoe.
Made you a hoe. But when we telling you wearing hoe clothes, you advertise.
Don't, we tell you don't be a hoe.
Don't be a hoe.
Right.
He said
Y'all
you
say
a hoe.
You
be
said-
a hoe.
right.
You that's cool, but don't be a hoe. Oh,
You said that word.
Right.
So
Yeah,
now I
right.
can't listen to
Hey,
you
all
because you
this-
said the actual word.
I don't believe nothing y'all said. Nothing you said. Yeah, I don't believe nothing y'all said. That this is what blackness did to you niggas. Go ahead, brother.
It's hypocrisy. Y'all niggas a bunch of
Hypocritical nation.
like your daddy. That's
Verse 5, therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night.
So your leaders, your Al Sharpton, your Jesse Jackson.
Foul. So
Again, I'm gonna quote Sassy Entertainment. Fuck Jesse Jackson, right? They led you down the.
hey, they was ready to stone a nigga when he said it. In the movie.
Oh yeah, they was ready
They
to
was-
kill that.
Yeah.
Hey, but if you're gonna fall, hey, you niggas gotta go. You follow these damn false pastors, right? Hey, even your 2 Chainz, these are your leaders now, man.
Oh, he got the shot on TV too. This whole fucking cuss here. I said, yeah, that motherfucker bread must be running low, man. He on TV.
That's these leaders. Hey, that's these leaders, man. Y'all about to go down. Y'all going down together, man. Y'all going down with Edom. He said you should die the death of the uncircumcised.
That's right.
All right, hey, you been warned. The prophets have been out there. They told you, do not eat the abominable things the Lord hates, but you would not listen, man.
Oh man,
That's the reason why the Lord told us to tell you whether you would hear or forbear.
Yeah.
Now the Lord justified and destroying you ones who rejected.
Go ahead, brother. You read it? Oh, flush.
Now you're trying to be heathen. That's right, all right?
Says, and I will destroy thy mother. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
And this is why. This is why you and your false leaders are going down. Because you lack knowledge. And it says what? It says for this they are willingly ignorant. It ain't like you ain't heard, man. It says in Romans 10, yeah, they sound like the whole earth. Man, there's people in Africa, man. All right, that's hearing this truth, waking up. Not the Africa, I don't mean Nigeria, I mean Eastern Africa. Well, I think they still having wars with stones. You know, they ain't even got bullets. Man.
Right.
So that's a joke, but they ain't even hearing it, man.
We got brothers speaking the sign languages, man.
But yeah, that's beautiful.
You know?
Brothers, you can't even be deaf for having this speech.
You niggas through. Go ahead, man.
Sign language. You got brothers doing videos in French, in that Haitian French,
Creole.
in Italian. Here we go. Haitian French. I don't know. Alright, but you ain't got no excuse, man. So you destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. That's why we got put in captivity. Alright, and that's why you're gonna be destroyed in captivity, man.
This is Isaiah 5 and 13. Therefore my people are going into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famine, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
There you go. And where's knowledge found at? Deuteronomy 4th chapter, in this book. Alright, and when you reject the Lord, you reject true knowledge. Alright, and then we got punished because of that. And the Lord has given us a chance to repent. And whoever don't and come into this knowledge, you're gonna be punished again, man.
Smoke, you gonna be niggas free.
Alright, this book of Samuel
Right,
says
nigga.
if we turn to the Lord, if we turn to the Lord in mourning and fasting, in lamentation, He would give us the next of our enemies. But see, Jacob didn't consider, because in that same First Samuel it says how the Lord gave us these laws so we would prosper in everything. And Jacob's been beaten down so that they can't even imagine prospering. So that's why they delight in being
and fucking being in this mud, man, and wallowing, what do you call it, wallowing in the mud.
They have spiritually and mentally been forced into low self-esteem, man. They've been bamboozled. Oh, stupid ass baby mama with one of them gonna tell me that. Talk about the nigga, you bamboozled me. I couldn't help it. The bitch is right.
And you said low self-esteem. You brought it out earlier. That's why they call you the minority.
And you believe it. And you believe it.
If you do got some, low self-esteem, that's going to be because, one, these niggas just around wax These niggas just against the Lord. So if you really got low self-esteem, power's right here.